How's it going, everybody? Broke Boy Tactical here, and today I'm going to be doing a review on my Essie Izula in S35VN. It's a little long overdue. I'm going to admit I forgot to do a review on this knife. I've just been carrying it and enjoying it. I've even customized it a bit. We'll dive into all that in a bit, but I just would like it if you hit like and subscribe. We are a beginner-friendly channel. I aim most of my reviews towards beginners. I want you guys to make good purchases. I want you to invest your money in good products, good companies, and maybe can give you some advice on where to do that, and maybe give you some advice on some companies and some products to avoid as well. So with all that being said, hit like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. So Essie, before we dive into my knife and the Izula in general, I would like to just dive into Essie real quick, and especially for beginners, listen up, because if you're in the knife community, whether you've owned an Essie or not, you already know this to be true. I dare you to argue with me. Essie is hands down probably one of the most customer-friendly companies, with just the best company for the customer out there. They are amazing. It's when people say things are too good to be true, they usually are. That's not the case with Essie. I can't rave about them enough. I mean, even if you don't like their knives personally, if they're just not your taste, you can still admit they're an amazing company that put out a great product. So reason number one that you would want to own an Essie of any kind would be their warranty. It is a no questions asked lifetime warranty, guys. It doesn't get any easier than that. It just doesn't. When they mean no questions asked, they mean no questions asked. They just, I guess there is one, I guess, kind of. You do have to give them a description of the problem when you send your knife, and you're going to have to write them a little description saying, yeah, I messed the edge up sharpening, or I dropped it and I broke the tip, or I shot it with a gun. It doesn't matter. They're going to replace it. And when I mean shot it with a gun, I mean shot it with a gun. Go to their website and look at some of the knives they've replaced. They have a wall of pride on these knives that people have destroyed, mainly Izulas, that that people have just destroyed on purpose, and Essie was more than happy to replace it because of its no questions asked lifetime warranty. And that brings us on to reason number two, which would be customer service. You would think that the warranty is their customer service, but I mean, no. Whenever I've had to deal with them, whether I was buying an aftermarket orange sheath, or I was buying some G10 scales for one of my Izulas, or anything like that, I've always had an outstanding, easy experience. It was always a breeze. I never had any problems. Everything showed up on time. The quality control and everything was just amazing. I've never had a problem with it. I've never had an unpleasant experience with them, and they always send you something a little extra. As you can see, like my stickers right here, Essie, they always send you a little something extra when you order with them, and they just really go above and beyond for their customers. They really care about you, and I've just always had a great experience. So that would be reason number two. Reason number three would be their quality control. Even though they have this great customer service and this great warranty, I doubt you're ever going to have to use it. Most of the knives that get replaced, like they said, their wall of pride, usually were broken on purpose, like shot with guns or blown up or something crazy like that, or run over with cars. Nothing that no normal use and abuse. You're probably never going to have to use your warranty. Every Essie that I have ever owned has come in amazing condition. I've had this for 4 months, and I have only had to strop it twice. And I know S35VN is a super steel, but it still has that world famous Rowan heat treat. It holds an edge great. And that's what Essie is just known for. Their quality control is the things they can do with their knives is outstanding. And number four would be the Rowan heat treat. That in itself is world famous. What these guys can do with their steels, especially 1095, I just feel, and even S35VN, what the Rowan heat treat does for both of those steels is totally different. The edge retention they get out of 1095 with this heat treat is insane. It's honestly got good corrosion resistance too. I mean, if you get it wet, it's a high carbon steel. It's carbon. It's going to rust. It's not impervious to rust. It's still very rust prone, but it's not as rust prone as some other 1095 brands. I'm just telling you, it's all about the heat treat. The edge retention they get out of it is insane. They harden it to like 58 Rockwell, which is very high for 1095, and usually would make it brittle, but it is still tough as nails and takes a beating. If you're looking for a knife that can take a serious beating, get the 1095 version. If you're looking for a knife that holds an insane edge with insane corrosion resistance, that is also at the same time, I don't know how they did it with this S35VN, but guys, I've only had to strop this twice, and it didn't take me any time. I didn't even have to put it on a sharpener. I got it dull, and I was able to strop this back to razor sharp. I've got a piece of paper right here to show you. Oh crap! Don't do this to me now. There we go. Yeah. I mean, this thing is just ridiculously sharp, just from stropping. The heat treat is done so well on it, and the reason why, if you're a beginner, if you don't know, stainless steels, especially premium ones, are going to have better edge retention, but they're going to be kind of a bitch to sharpen. If you don't have like a grinder or anything like that, like a work sharp or something like that, it's going to be kind of a pain in the ass to sharpen this. All I had to do was take this to a leather strop and get it back nice and sharp. I've had it for 4 months, been using it pretty much every day. So there's that right there. So there's two different reasons. The heat treat does two different things for each knife. It's just incredible. And I would say that number 5 would be the aftermarket support. As you can see, I've got some Midnight Tiger G10 scales from the Knife Connection. They just make this knife a completely different beast. It feels completely different in the hand. It feels more premium. It's also got better ergonomics. The reverse grip is insane. I didn't get the extended ones, but you can get the extended. I didn't get it for this reason. I like the reverse grip. That thumb over is just super comfortable. And the Knife Connection, I mean, trust me, they have some scales for you, whether you like micarta or whether you like G10. They're going to have a pattern wave that you like. They're going to have a colorway that you like. Just trust me, they have something you like. And also the sheaths, there's Armitage. They make aftermarket support. They make aftermarket sheaths for pretty much all Essies and also a lot of other knives. But the aftermarket support is really good for Essie, so you can really make these knives your own. Not so much with the S35VN. It only comes in this stone-washed finish, which is beautiful. But if you get the 1095 version, you can get Fire Ant Red, you can get purple, green, blue, brown, gunmetal gray, you can get black. You can get like white. I mean, anything, and you can get any colorway scales you like and really make this knife your own. So, I mean, just why wouldn't you own an Essie? I mean, and also, like, number 6, price. Some people say these are expensive. They can be if you customize them. I mean, I've got this knife up to about, when I bought this knife, it was $90. You can get this for $80 now, skeletonized. These scales are still the same price, $41. With their $15 shipping, makes them $56. So it's about a $150 knife here. About $145, $150 with all the tax and everything and shipping said and done. So, I mean, they can be expensive. But even at the time, $90 for a solid chunk of S35VN, even skeletonized, is not bad, especially with everything that you're getting with it. The heat treat, the warranty, the customer service, the quality control, aftermarket support. It's just, I mean, it's a win. And the 1095 version is like $65. It's an amazing knife, and it's going to come with the same setup. You're going to get the sheath. You can carry it vertical or horizontal. I choose to carry it scout carry. Vertical, which is vertical. Or excuse me, horizontal. I just totally fucked that up. But sorry about that. You know what I meant. But I mean, I think their price point is spot on. I mean, I really do. It's just, I mean, why wouldn't you own one? So, I mean, I just love mine. I love it so much that I forgot to do a review on it. It just became a part of me. I love this knife so much. It's like 2.93 inches, so it's a 3-incher. It's got a great belly on it. And we all know that it's not just about steel. It's about the heat treat, and it's also about the blade profile. I mean, this flat grind, this big belly right here, this is just, it's a good push knife. It's a good slicer. It's a good piercer. What's not to love? It's also good looking. So that's really my review on it, guys. I highly recommend you pick up any knife from Essie, but this knife in general, if you're looking for a good, beautiful, just premium EDC fixed blade, this is your guy right here. And it's American made, out of American steel, from a really wonderful company that really cares about you at a great price. Like I said, with a great warranty, great quality control, great customer service, wonderful aftermarket support. And just, what more can I say? Get you an Essie, guys. I'll see you next time.